Hello everybody, I'm Lorii Abela, your Asian matchmaker and soulmate expert. Welcome to tonight's episode of Matchmaker Secrets, where we talk about love, dating, and relationships. I would imagine a lot of you have watched the recent Olympics, and it's interesting because the Philippines for the first time have won gold in the gymnastics area, and it's the first time that this 24 years old guy has actually gotten a lot of attention in his life because it's a worldwide Olympics. That's my topic, love and dating. So it was brought about that he also has this girlfriend who is living in another country. So the girlfriend is Filipino-Australian, and then the gymnast Carlos Yulo is actually from the Philippines, but he has trained for a while in Japan, but he's now back in the Philippines where he has a new coach. I just want to point out some interesting things that they're actually doing already as far as handling long-term or long-distance relationship. This is for the benefit of all those people who are experiencing long-distance relationship, so that you can actually have an idea what are some nuggets that you can actually practice while having this long-distance relationship, so that you can actually have a solid bond. Obviously, the first one is communication. So you're far away, so that means that you have to regularly communicate with each other. So it doesn't matter now, with all the different applications. You can talk by WhatsApp, Viber, or even Facebook Messenger. So it's just readily available. So there's no excuse, even though there's a time difference, to not have a conversation. And so have a regular check-in, because that's the only way that you can keep in touch with this person that you are together with. If you're not seeing each other that as often as the regular people who have the chance to see each other every day, or maybe once a week or 2 times a week. There's also the aspect of leaving a voicemail and text messages, just in case that you don't have really the time in order to do much of telephone conversation or face-to-face virtual conversation. Because it's interesting that we have to make ways in order to make things happen. You have to express your emotions in order to be able to have a common understanding and be open to how you feel. I know that you will be missing a lot of each other, and of course there's excitement once you hear from each other, and then of course there's also the frustration and the loneliness coming up with it, because you cannot see or touch this person physically. It also helps with your misunderstanding, and so it also strengthens your bond. I also have another pointer over here wherein you have to set clear expectations. You have to discuss your boundaries. Obviously, you're far away. Okay, so are you in a exclusive relationship? You have to make sure that it's fully clarified. You don't want to have that disagreement because you didn't understand each other. And when you don't understand each other, then maybe one of you will just take advantage of that opportunity that you're away, and then see another person. So you might as well be clear about that. And then it's also important that you should agree on visits. So it doesn't matter how frequent is the thing, but it's very important to see each other. And I have another friend here in Chicago. She actually have an arrangement with his boyfriend to see each other every 3 months. So it's either this guy comes here in Chicago, let's say this month, and then she's gonna go there in the next turn for 3 months again. So they just switch each other. So I know it's rough, but it can happen. It can work. And you just have to set your goals in order to make things clear. And then not only the short-term goal, but also the long-term goal. So back-to-back with this check-in is also the idea of trust and honesty. You have to be able to be trustful and honest about where you are at in every part of the relationship. because that's the only thing that which is bonding you together. So you have to be clear about that and be transparent about that and share all of your feelings and thoughts. So if you are an introvert, like, you have to start learning how to actually have a conversation, because like that's the way it is. When you are, you know, having a visit with each other, make sure that you are actually planning the visit, because like you only have a minimum number of days in order to see each other. So make sure that you are planning it accordingly based on your interests, or probably even based on how much time are you going to be spending a particular area. Or if you're visiting somebody else's country, you also have to realize that there's also some other people involved, so maybe seeing their family. So Kaloy and Chloe are both Asians or Filipinos, so the involvement of seeing each other's family members, because like the Filipinos are bonded with their family, so it involves like being involved with the family members of the other partner. And it's also suggested to document, you know, whatever good times that you had, because like that's the only opportunity that you have. So take a lot of pictures, or like, you know, take videos. Like with Kaloy and Chloe, Chloe is in TikTok or like other social media, so they usually use those videos in order to be added in their account, so that they actually can have more followers. But you know, it helps both of them, you know, because like Chloe is talking about fashion, and then lifestyle, and I believe something else, I don't remember now, was the third one. But you know, Kaloy is also in social media, because obviously he is a champion for gymnastics. It's also important to be supportive of each other. Like Kaloy is a gymnast, so he has to spend a lot of time going to the practices, and also following whatever is the wishes of their trainers, so that they can actually be able to win prizes and the Olympics or whatever contest that's going on all the time in different parts of the world. So they have to be always having that particular time to focus, because like, you know, sometimes like there are too many aspects in life. So like, you know, relationship is just one, and then of course your career is one. So you have to balance between like what else is included in that particular time that you have, because you also have to have also a time specifically for yourself, aside from, you know, the other things that is included in your agenda for your life. You have to also show each other's interests. It just so happened that, you know, Chloe is a fan of Kaloy for his gymnastics. That's how they met each other. So obviously it's already a plus. And so it also shows that, okay, she supports whatever is the different undertakings that her boyfriend is doing. And she actually was there, physically present during the Tokyo Olympics. She was there during the Paris Olympics. So she was sharing the joy of being there. And I love also the celebration that they have. So celebrate your successes together. So actually after the game, they actually had that opportunity to actually have a celebration. I have no idea when it happened that they went to Disney in Paris, but obviously that's a form of celebration. So do a lot of celebrations, because like it's rarely, like, you know, you probably will have celebration together wherein, like, let's say it's your anniversary. It just so happened that it was also their anniversary for that particular time that they were in Paris. And so another thing is that you have to be able to maintain independence. Obviously you're far away, but you know, you have to balance between being independent and dependent with your partner. Of course, you have to respect each other's space. You have to give a chance for this person who you're supporting with, in order to practice, you know, for whatever competition he's preparing for. And you also need to stay positive. I know it's easy to be thinking of negative. Oh my God, I'm so far away. I'm frustrated. I cannot even have somebody to hug me, just in case that I need something like, you know, physical touch. And according to Chloe, physical touch is one of the love language of Kaloy. And yeah, it's a, you know, another challenge, because like, you know, aside from the distance, also their cultural background, as well as their love language, they have a lot of varying factors which is going on in the dynamics of their relationship. And I think one of the most important thing as well to talk about is your long-term plans. Somebody has to realize, okay, in the future, if we really want to be together and, have wedding in plan in the future, you have to figure out, okay, how will things work? Because I know that, people are just getting to know each other for a certain number of months and then years, and then if you don't go and plan for the future, then you'll have any idea how is it going to be. So if you're looking forward to being together for the rest of your life, then you have to set the standards okay, where do we want to live? Do we want to have children? How does it work with your practice? How does it work me visiting my family in another country? So they have to make a decision where do they want to go, because they have two places to go, either in the Philippines or in Australia. So for anybody else who have the same kind of situation, there's hope. It doesn't mean that it's the end of the world, that okay, we're far away. It's not gonna work. I've seen it many times that it can work. It also depends also probably in their language. Those people who are actually seeking quality time, that can be a challenge. But the reason why I told you okay, the more check-ins that you have, then the more comfortable the other person's gonna have, because they are actually in touch with you. Of course, you have to consider to be flexible a little bit. Obviously, that's a given already, because long distance relationship is something that can be managed, but it can be difficult for some. So there you have it, folks. For those people who are interested in being on the show, whether you are an expert in love, dating, and relationship, or you have been in a relationship for a long time and you want to share your nuggets, we want to have you over here. Or if you are just still single and wondering how to navigate love, we want to have you over here. And for those people who are following Kaloy and Chloe, I just want to say okay, there's hope. So let's just keep on working on respecting them for who they are and believing on each other, because that's the way it is. These are different times. The younger generation have different choices, and they have made a choice to be together for each other and support each other. I see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.